So Call of Duty Black Ops 7 finally got its first trailer reveal. And a lot of people didn't like it. Me, personally, I'm like, meh. Am I going to play it? If it's on Game Pass, probably. Now, remember everybody, just because it's on Game Pass doesn't mean it's free. You have to pay admission fees, which is going to be the Game Pass subscription. But anyways, Treyarch has finally spoke up about some of the new features that they are planning for Call of Duty Black Ops 7. So we're going to talk about it. Let's go! That delayed screen switch. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 campaign does not have difficulty options. I read this, and I'm like, well, what the fuck are we paying for then? It kind of pisses me off that the fact that they still charge $70 for a game that's multiplayer is broken and riddled with cheaters, and a campaign that obviously nobody cares about. So let's talk about it. For the first time ever, the next Call of Duty Black Ops 7 won't have a difficulty option in its campaign. Okay. This is just one of the many major changes that developer Treyarch Studios and Raven Software are bringing to the table with Call of Duty Black Ops 7. But there's a good reason for it, as the decision is directly related to the game's co-op compatibility. The fuck does the compatibility of the co-op have to do with the fucking difficulty of a goddamn game? I'm going to give you a heads up. It really doesn't explain it in this article, but there's some things that I kind of want to talk about it. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 was revealed to the world earlier this year with a mind-bending first trailer during Xbox Games Showcase. Fans were left stunned after finally finding out there was truth to the months of rumors surrounding the next Call of Duty game. Okay. Yes, it will be a direct sequel to 2012's Black Ops 2, which is referred to as one of the greatest Call of Duties of all time. Me personally, I never played Black Ops 2. I never played it due to the fact that I was active duty, so I had a lot of stuff going on. It's not because I didn't want to. And yes, fan favorite characters such as David Mason and Raul Mendez will also be making a return. However, this is going to be a very different this time around, as the game campaign will be played solo or in a co-op group of up to 4 players. Treyarch explains. Hopefully they got a good explanation here. After waiting for months with little to no news surrounding the next Call of Duty game, Activision finally pulled back the curtain with a new trailer of Black Ops 7 during Gamescom's opening night. Truth be told, they did. And they like to say that it is gameplay footage. In my opinion, it really didn't look like gameplay footage. That's just my opinion. The trailer and direct showcase gave fans an insight into the game's co-op campaign and multiplayer. Now developer Treyarch has explained to IGN why there won't be any difficulty option for the first time in the series' history. According to Associate Creative Director Miles Leslie, the game's difficulty is baked in. Bro, right now is not the time to be fucking trying shit when your game is going underwater. Leslie goes on to explain that the decision to remove difficulty options is directly tied to the co-op aspect of Black Ops 7 story. You know, I understand when games do kind of allow to, I can't remember what it's called, but it's where the difficulty will adjust according to the player's play style and stuff like that. I think that's amazing. Now, Call of Duty, you don't do that in Call of Duty. Why? Because it's point, shoot, kill, win. That is the sole purpose of Call of Duty. I'm not playing an RPG here. I'm not playing something, Ghost Recon. I'm not playing anything like that. I'm playing a Call of Duty. Most of the time, you want your levels linear. You want me to go from point A to point B. Give me a mission. Let's go. We built it for solo or 4-player squads, as well as you cannot pick a difficulty like past games. We baked it in because you have to approach a co-op campaign differently, and we wanted to make sure the missions felt right for solo players. Okay, we're not forgetting about you. We love you, but also because it is a social experience. Okay, Social experience. I get social experience. If I'm playing with 4 of my buddies, we're not playing a social experience called Call of Duty Black Ops. We're playing the multiplayer. Fucking fix the goddamn multiplayer. Get the cheaters out. Anyways, we want to make sure it's fun, but the right amount challenging for 2, 3, or 4 players as well, Leslie told IGN. I can't remember. I think like Borderlands is probably the last game that I played where like 4 players co-op like story missions. Anyways, it's going to be interesting year for those eager to jump into Call of Duty Black Ops 7 campaign, as isn't the only major change inbound for the series. Treyarch Studios also include global progression across all modes, which means players will now be able to level up, earn XP, and even progress through season battle passes via the campaign. What? I can buy the battle pass and level it up with the campaign? Bruh. It's just going towards the monetization is what they're looking at right there. So it's the first time that such a feature is being implemented in Call of Duty, but it's still not all. Black Ops 7 will also feature endgame mode, which it unlocks after completing the campaign. This is a massive PvE mode featuring 32 players jumping into Avalon with evolving missions to make great replayability. Truth be told, that right there is probably the biggest thing I kind of think might draw me into playing the campaign, just to see what endgame is, you know? Despite the plethora of new and exciting features, Black Ops 7 doesn't appear to be off to a great start. That's why I don't think that, creating a social, how do you word it, a social experience in a campaign is great. I mean, we're paying $70 for it. I agree the campaign should be good, and I think the multiplayer should be great. But the biggest problem is like this is a cash grab. If you're going to monetize everything, because this right here, earn XP and even progression through battle passes via the campaign, it's just a money grab. The game's most recent trailer has not only been bombarded with comments about pre-ordering Battlefield 6 instead, but it's also managed to rack up nearly 400,000 dislikes as fans continue to grow increasingly tired of unrealistic cosmetic items, hackers, and poor post-launch content and constant microtransactions. Pre-order now to get this skin. It seems as though it could be a challenge for Black Ops 7 to retain players, which 100% it will be. Because if you're looking to retain players, shoving microtransactions and battle passes is not going to fucking keep me around. Let's go full screen. Do I think that what they're doing with the campaign is a move in the right direction? Absolutely. I think giving players more for the $70 price point they want to charge for this game is great. But the thing is like it stated in the end of the article there, I'm sick and tired of loading up the game and it's like, buy the new battle pass, buy this new skin bundle, buy this skin for this gun. I don't care about that. On top of that, address the cheater issue in your multiplayer. Really bolster the esports scene when you have the CDL, which I kind of feel like the CDL is kind of fizzling out. But in my opinion, it really grabbed my attention when I saw they're removing the difficulty options with no other real explanation for it. Anyways, you guys, y'all take it easy. Have a great, wonderful day. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.